How's everyone doing today? So, we're going to be discussing my thoughts, expectations, wants, predictions, basically everything that's left with Fighter Pass 2 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've been following the Smash hype train for many years, all the way back to like high school, and I've now graduated college. So that's like 6 years now. It's crazy how much time flies, but how some things change and some things don't. And one thing that doesn't is Smash speculation. Everyone wants to try and guess. Everyone wants to try and figure out who is going to be in, who's going to get represented, what's going to get represented next. And I thought, why not? Let's take a shot at it. Let's throw in some guesses and see in a couple months how much I got right and how much I got wrong. So I'm going to do the YouTube thing now where leave your predictions and your thoughts on my predictions in the comments. You know how it works. You're smart. I don't need to tell you what to do. So yeah, let's get started. So for Challenger Pack 3, I'm thinking Crash Bandicoot. The guy is a gaming icon. His moves would translate pretty well in Smash, I think. He would fit, like, just looking at him, he looks like he would fit in with the Smash roster. Even though fitting in doesn't really matter anymore after Steve, he's very different looking. I just think it would be really cool to see all the 90s mascot platformers in a game together. Mario, Sonic, and Crash. I think that'd be dope to see. And for the Mii costumes for his pack, I feel like a very obvious one would be Aku Aku, the mask from Crash. I feel like that would be a very basic thing you could throw on any of the Miis. And then I feel like the special one could be Hollow Knight. I feel like that would be a fun. Really no connection. It's an indie game, and that's kind of how they've been thrown in random indie games into those special Mii costume slots. So I think Hollow Knight would have a good shot in that first pack. Now for pack 4, this is the one that's going to upset some people. I think Cinderace from Pokemon Sword and Shield has a very good chance. As much as I kind of don't want it, I just don't see us realistically making it through this pass without another Pokemon. I would like to be. It'd be dope to be wrong on this, but I feel like Cinderace is a shoo-in at this point. No, like I don't know how to hype him up. He's probably gonna be there. I would much rather, if they were gonna pick a Pokemon, they pick like Inteleon. Or even Urshifu from the new DLC would kind of be cooler, but the way they're promoting Cinderace and the way he's in the anime, I can't shake the idea that it's going to be Cinderace. But the music in Sword and Shield, I really enjoy, so I think that for me, if Sword and Shield ends up getting a rep, the peak of it for me will be the music. The Marnie theme, the battle theme for the gym leaders, the battle tower theme, Rose's theme, the dog's theme, all super good. So yeah, there's my thoughts on that. A lot of people aren't gonna be happy about it, but it happens. But for the Mii costumes for this, I feel like a Pokemon Mii costume we could get would be the ball guy. He's the mascot for the Pokemon League in Sword and Shield, and he kind of was like a meme for a while, and he has been put into the card games. There's big plushes of him now for merchandise. I think he would be a good one to get in. And then, since there's likely people are going to be already angry, might as well just keep it angry. Put all the controversial choices all in one pack. Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. There's too many young kids who love Five Nights at Freddy's for me to not recognize it as a potential. I'm not very into it, but I can't ignore how big it's gotten. Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be hilarious to see as a Mii costume. A brawler. It's going to be good. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. I hope it happens. Might not happen. Here's one where I am optimistic, but I'm not really at the same time. Like, the way with Cinderace, where I expect it, but I don't want it, is kind of the opposite with Rex and Pyra, where I really want it, but I don't expect it. He talked about it, how he wanted to have a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 rep during the first Fighter Pass, him being Sakurai. And he put in the Rex Mii costume as like a bonus because they couldn't have time to get to it. And he also mentioned that in the base game he couldn't have time to get to an ARMS character. But as we know now, he has had time to get to an ARMS character. So possibly now we can have Rex and Pyra, maybe. And we already have some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 music, but there's a lot of songs that aren't in there, and they also had a full DLC pack, which they sold as a physical release on its own, the Torna the Golden Country, that also has a bunch of bangers. I'm probably going to throw one of the battle themes from Torna in the background right now. So, yeah, they got the music to pick. And for the Mii costumes for this, I think Jin from the Torna DLC that I just mentioned would be a really good pick for a sword fighter, and throw in the Lloyd Irving from the Tales of Symphonia series. He's the last Namco Mii costume left, so might as well just get it in. I don't see Lloyd getting in as a full character, but if he does, you know what, we can swap it out. If Lloyd gets in as a full character, then put Pyra as the Mii costume. There you go, just switch them out. It's either going to be Lloyd from Tales of, or Rex and Pyra from Xenoblade, and everyone's going to be angry because it's more anime sword fighters. And then we're going to end it in Challenger 6 with another anime sword fighter. But an anime sword fighter people will be happy about. We have Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So I feel like Sora has a lot of possibilities with his sword play and magic use. He could glide now that Steve can glide. Gliding is back. He could have that as a recovery. He doesn't have to reference anything Disney in his attacks. So that would avoid any of that problem. And yeah, I think it would just blow people's mind. Like, people would lose it if Sora got in. And not even the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan, I would be very happy to see it. And for the Mii costumes, I feel like we'll get the Geno and Chocobo hat from the Wii U game, just to finish those off. And maybe even the Geno one could be a little enhanced. That could be like an enhanced one, kind of like the Sans costume, just to throw the Geno people a bone, because those Geno people are resilient. They've been there for years. They want this. But I just don't think. I think Sora's a higher priority pick than Geno at this point. And I think a good Mii costume to represent the Kingdom Hearts series could be the cloaks that Organization 13 members wear. Fortnite. Absolutely expect Fortnite to get in as a Mii costume at minimum. I don't know what they could have. They could have both. They could have a Mii costume they could have 3. They could have a brawler, a gunner, and a sword fighter. Sword fighter with a pickaxe. The gunner with that yellow gun. They could just be punching. And that's been my predictions and expectations for the Fighter Pass 2. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we can have a little discussion about this. We can have a fun discussion about it, and see where we go from here. See who's next in this wild ride.